Yeah. I really want to get one of those goodies. Oh. The Vaseline.
I know the swing partner, the one long one, amazing or this one. It's like okay.
Yeah.
It's like calculated. It's so long.
So after going round the whole pool, observations.
Should have grabbed a drink.
9 minutes.
This is 5. This is 5 minutes. That's okay. I don't actually drink coffee, I just think
Good morning, everyone from around the world. I'm commentating on the Canadian Masters women versus the New Zealand Masters women. My name's Arnold Piccoli. I know it's early for some of you around the world, but these girls, these warriors, are keen for this match. So I'll quickly go through, if I can, Angela Whiteman, Bridget Cassidy, Julia Shimone, Ingrid Dan Vanoz, Jan Fay, Jan Nevin-Wolf, Jenny Catran, Kate Devaney, Kelsey Miller, Lisa Thompson, Rebecca Brosnan, Zoe Firth for New Zealand, and Almeida Ann Swaski, Bonnie Chan, Christine Dennis, Clarice Bardot, Danuta Saranko, Julie Mesman, the captain, Corrine DeSaltz, Sophie Goose, Terry Pettifer, and Vanessa Swalinski is the vice captain for Canada. We're about a minute and a half before this match starts. Beautiful morning here on the Gold Coast of Australia. Got a bit of noise in the background. Keep it down, boys. Yeah, a beautiful morning here in Gold Coast of Australia. The wind is down, as you see. It's just a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning for hockey. So I'm just being helped by this lovely lad.
Yes, good morning everybody. I'm Jason. Welcome to the Gold Coast Worlds. It's going to be a fantastic game with Canada Masters women and the New Zealand Masters, and I'm live at the moment on the live chat. G'day Brian Stewart, how you going? Come on Kiwis, he says. Come on girls, you've got this. I've got Paige Morgan so early in the morning. Good morning Caro. Great day to watch hockey. You got Caroline. Absolutely, so looking forward to this game.
So we're 15 seconds away from the start, and I'm sure we will see the best part of 10 or 12 ladies on the bottom for the first 5-10 seconds just going at it. Here we go. Yeah, go for it. So Canada's got early possession, but New Zealand's regained possession and now putting a bit of pressure, but we got our first call for the game.
That's good.
Looks like New Zealand's got possession. Canada's been pushed back, probably 7-8 metres out from the Canadian goal. And here we go with this set play from New Zealand. New Zealand building pressure. They got great numbers on the bottom. Look at the spacing. It's textbook. And we're coming in and they're opening the goal face. A one-on-one situation. Now both players have got help. That's a great catch by the Canadian defender, but it looks like it has gone in already. Well done, New Zealand. I've got Michael next to us, just popped in to help me commentate.
Morning all. So that was Kate Devaney, cap number 4 for New Zealand, scoring the first goal there.
I'll put that down on the board here. Well done, Kate. Great positioning by Kate, because when that switch started, it was one-on-one. And as you saw, all these numbers just getting in there to make sure it doesn't come out of the bin.
New Zealand
Quick
winning strike.
These girls are tracking really well together.
Nice job by the Canadian forward there, dropping in behind and trying to steal the puck off the Kiwi back. New Zealand driving it forward still.
Trying to open the goal face. Great recycling of possession.
Nice little push, pull and shovel underneath the Canadian back line. And she does it again for a second time to put it right on the tray.
Look at that. Great passing, but fortunately Canada's got their forward right in a perfect place to steal it. And they're making a counter-offensive here.
Well done.
Well done, Canada.
Yeah, well done, Sophie, for that drive out from the goal tray there for Canada.
An infringement by New Zealand to stop that fast break. And Canada's regained possession.
Oh,
we've got one straight out. Or have we?
1 minute against Canada. So we have a Canadian out, but it's their free puck.
All right, let's see who's going out for Canada. And they're still making a really good push, but
nice
New
job
Zealand's
there by
stolen
New
it.
Zealand. Nice little drive here, 3-on-1, 3-on-2. They've got lots of pressure, backs are coming in to support them.
All started by Jenny Catran.
They're taking it to the inside of the court, and they're going to curl it and try and recycle it right in front of the tray.
Ooh, that flick, a little bit dangerous. She needed to swim that away.
Yeah, the Canadian back just tried to flick it out.
Under this power play situation, New Zealand's been able to score. So Danuto Zaranko from Canada has still got 30 seconds to go to get back in. And New Zealand's got their second goal.
Yeah, unfortunately for Canada there, she just tried to flick it into the middle of the pool to get rid of it rather than swimming it to the side.
Yes, it's really important to swim it while it's on your stick. They've got to make the play and do it correctly to get it off you, but if you throw it, you've got no control over it. So great goal from Kelsey Miller. So the two goals, Kate Devaney and Kelsey Miller, have scored for New Zealand.
New Zealand winning that strike, but we have Canada here trying to drive it over to the far wall. New Zealand recycling the puck. But we have a ref call.
Infringement by New Zealand on that drive to the side. And Canada's got the possession, and you'll probably see the Canadian girl almost ready to drop back into the water. Puck needs to be taken before she can. Look above and you'll see her just drop back in almost on top of the contest. And there she goes. Canada's back to 6.
New Zealand going for a switch here. They got 3 numbers down for a nice big switch. Well done by New Zealand. Breakaway goal coming through here.
Great score by New Zealand. A few of these girls have got some pace, Michael.
Certainly, and New Zealand's very good at opening the play up when they need to.
Let's see who scored that third goal for New Zealand. Jenny Catran, they're gun forward. She scored a lot of goals this tournament.
New Zealand winning that strike and doing a bit of a 1-2 to get it through the forward line. Now they're putting pressure on the backs.
That was great initial work by Kelsey Miller.
Nice shovel there by Sophie as she tries to take it out.
Great defence there by Canada. Good switch. They're opening the face, waiting for support.
Looks like everybody popped for the other court when that buzzer went off, but New Zealand still got it here right in the middle of the court and passing it around
there we go.
Forwards. Putting pressure on the goal tray here. They got numbers down.
Yes, clean goal. Referees confer. 4th goal for New Zealand. What a start by New Zealand. Maybe the Canadian girls didn't have enough caffeine this morning. You know, the New Zealand girls seem to be looking all over them at this early stage of the first half. Kelsey Miller. Geez, they're having a bit of fight between Kelsey and Jenny Catran. Who's the best gun forward here?
We have
Canada's,
Canada calling a timeout here.
Like I mentioned, I'm sure Canada didn't expect this opening from New Zealand. Coach Darrell for Canada is having a bit of a chat and just refocusing the girls, the ladies. And I'm sure with, good execution of this message, Canada should be able to stabilise this situation.
Looks like the coach there telling him to take it wide, recycle that puck, and just keep the Kiwis out.
So Kelsey's got 2, Kate's got 1, Jenny Catran's got 1. 4 goals, New Zealand at this early stage of the first half.
New Zealand winning the strike again and choosing to go left this time as they try and drive it forward. Canada's pushing them to the wall.
Look at the numbers by New Zealand on the bottom. There was 4 the whole way there, and they've still got their 3 in there. Canada's pushed that out quite well now. So we're looking at about the halfway stay of the half and halfway on the court for both teams deep in the right-hand side.
Looks like a stick infringement by New Zealand here.
Possession Canada.
Nice.
That's a great flick. Really good flick. Yeah, like I was saying in other matches, the flicking by either the master women or the elite women is now no different to the men. Their techniques and their strength have improved, and we've seen some fantastic flicks to teammates by the ladies.
We have referees pushing Canada back here, and there was a warning for one of the players there.
Ooh.
Somebody's getting kicked out from Canada.
Yes, maybe a dangerous flick. So Danuto again has been pushed out for Canada for a minute.
New Zealand doing a nice little switch here right into the middle of the court.
Well, New Zealand are in a power play situation. They want to make the most of this 1 minute, playing 5 ladies instead of 6.
Oh, stick infringement by New Zealand though.
Trying too hard, trying to push the play.
Getting excited there.
30-odd seconds for Canada, get their 6th player back in, so there's no reason why Canada can't bring this to the wall. 1 decent breath by a few players, and they've got their teammate back.
They go on the 45 to the wall on the far side there. New Zealand's just done a nice rip curl, and they're going to bring it back into the middle of the court. They got some numbers here. 4-on-1, does a swerve. They keep putting pressure on. Looks like Canada's doing a good job of driving it out to the wall, but New Zealand just keeps recycling that puck and keeping possession and moving it to the middle of the court.
4-0. 5.
One of the Canadians there decided to flick it rather than swim it again, and New Zealand's going to take advantage of that and put it in the goal tray.
So just when Danuta jumped back in and helped their teammate, they just couldn't keep him out for the last period of that sin bin penalty. So let's see which New Zealand lady scored that last goal. Julia Shimone. There you go. They're really spreading it around. Julia will be happy with that.
New Zealand's calling their timeout now.
4 minutes 35 left in this first half. Julia's playing as a back, and as a forward, I never liked it when back scored a goal, so Julia's pinched one from the forward line. She'd be happy with that.
New Zealand's timeout, just about out of time here, but they're going to start the play leading 5-0.
New Zealand very quick for the restart, taking it away from the sub bench. You can see that they believe their 6 is fitter and stronger, so they want to take it away from the sub bench where the Canadian ladies can get relief and re-energise their team.
Well done by the Canadian captain. They're bringing it over to the near side
being
wall.
Very smart about it. And you'll probably see the girls coming in now and helping each other. And their structure looks so much better when they're all recharged.
There's a good little bit of a drive there by Canada, but New Zealand backs doing a good job of moving the play away and going here for a switch. Not enough pressure by the Canadian forwards as New Zealand just moves it into space and a 2-on-1.
Kelsey Miller was in the perfect spot there, but her teammate just couldn't get it to her.
Nice little curl there by Canada as they take it back over to the wall to stop New Zealand taking it to the centre of the court. We have a ref signalling.
Free puck to New Zealand, obviously infringement by Canada.
New Zealand taking their puck and nice big flick into the middle of the pack. But we have a referee.
I think that might be a dangerous flick.
Yeah.
Or a knockdown.
Someone's
yes.
out. Yep.
Dangerous flick. Like I said, these girls are really good at flicking. So it looks like we're losing. The referees are discussing this.
And we have 4 referees in for this game.
I think that was Zoe Firth that actually took that pass or threw that puck into her teammate. So she's sort of getting ready to jump out, but well, there you go. They've decided that it wasn't a dangerous flick and a body stop. So very fortunate there for Zoe in New Zealand. They get possession back. Let's see if they can do something now with it.
New Zealand forwards down super early. The refs haven't even finished with the puck.
The Canada girl, she's staying down.
Nice flick there from the back into the space, and looks like it's going to be a bit of scrimmage right on the edge of the goal tray there.
Look at that. What
no
a quick
goal. Gloving and breaking.
Well, they should equal out and be an equal puck, but all right. Here we go. Let's reset. Another set play in front of goal by New Zealand.
Another nice big flick right, half a metre to go. Oh, well done by Canada as they try and drive it out. Refs here again. Someone's going out.
So we might be losing a Canadian lady here. We are, number 8. Sophie Gross goes.
New Zealand 6-on-5 with the free puck. Well done by New Zealand there. They just managed to move it back to the corner of the tray and just pop it in over the last stick.
Sophie Goss, maybe, has come out. And let's see who scored that goal. Looks like a defender coming in behind the forwards.
Lisa Thompson scoring that one there with less than a minute to go in the first half.
I'll be asking the New Zealanders, is it Lisa McCosh, or that's the only Lisa I can see on the team sheet.
Big flick there, knocked down by the Canadian forward, and they
Just
try
as
and
well,
take
she
it
had
over.
her bat in front of her face.
Yeah.
That looked legal to me, but all right. The refs are in a better position to see.
They're going to push Canada back here. New Zealand taking the puck here. They got lots of numbers on the bottom, flicking it past the first forward.
And that should see us out for the first half. A really nice game. New Zealand are fairly settled now with 6 goals on the board, so they'll be very happy with that. It's right on the line. I've just got to sit back. So what do you think about this game so far, Michael?
I think New Zealand's doing well and swimming it to space and
That's right. It's right.
keeping possession of the puck. And Canada's just been unlucky a couple times there, but ladies have got to swim the puck out rather than just trying to flick
Flicking
it
it.
out and hoping
Yep.
that a forward's going to be there.
I noticed that in defence, Canada seems to be just swimming straight out from goal and throwing the puck away. They need to swim laterally and keep it on their bat, take it to the wall, hold it there long enough for they can get some good fresh replacement girls, and I think the game and the scoreline would be very different. Hopefully Coach Darrell has picked that up and the message will get to them, and like I said, they should be able to slow the procession of goals against very quickly if they just tidy that up.
I will say I'm very impressed with the captain for Canada. She's made some very good decisions and had her girls move it to a better position on the playing field there so they could recycle players, new players coming in.
Once they move it to the walls, I think Canada are actually very, very good. But they seem to be lost in the middle of the court, not knowing which way to go. And that indecision has allowed New Zealand to capitalise by stealing and making a steal in a very dangerous situation for Canada. What is the messaging there? What are you hearing there in the chats?
Paige agrees. Paige Morgan agrees.
Well, Paige agrees with me. I think that lady knows what she's doing.
She also
Been lucky to have still the early morning games. Yeah, look, the early morning games are supposed to be rotated evenly between the boys, the girls, the elite men, girls, and the masters. But yes, you're right, Paige. Maybe the masters have got the short end of the straw. But these ladies don't complain. They're here. They love the sport. The chance of playing countries and ladies that also love the sport and their compatriots. They're loving it all. It looks like, yes, you're right, Paige. It'll be straight to the semis for New Zealand. We have the start of the early parts of the finals later today. So, yeah, this is a good little game for New Zealand to blow the cobwebs out and just get their structure and their team working together galvanised. And look at the numbers, 4 of them there, all in a tight and going around. That's great.
Well done by number 2 for Canada for staying down there, even though New Zealand had the puck and was all over her.
Yeah, Christine Dennis is doing really well.
Unlucky, though, that New Zealand's managed to steal the puck as she tried to pass it to her back.
So that was Kelsey Miller sort of stealing and going on a little break. We've got Inga here stealing the puck back and trying to get it back to their forward line. But very difficult to get numbers around Canadians' sub-bench. We've got girls, fresh girls coming in and really putting great efforts in. As you see, another one, number 6, come from the sub-bench. So
They're doing a bit of
Canada,
a good drive here along this wall. As you were saying, they're doing much better on the wall than the Kiwis are at the moment.
And you get a few fresh ladies in and all of a sudden you can really build some pressure. But in that exuberance, maybe there was a stick infringement. So the Kiwis now have rotated a few girls, got some fresh girls in during their stoppage. And we're looking at mid-court. New Zealand possession against Canada.
New Zealand going to take the puck here, try and move it
Nice
to the
flick.
outside, and then moving it back over towards the wall, recycling the puck, and then go on a bit of a 45 here. In the middle of the court, they keep
This is
driving
really
it forward.
work.
Oh,
Look,
well done. Look at the
fantastic.
forwards picking up that puck from a nice big flick. Canada trying to take it
Oh,
out.
she's put it in.
Yeah, just outlasted her with the breath hold.
Now, that was really good play. As the viewers could see, New Zealand strung probably 6 or 7 passes together between each other. And that really does make it hard for the opposition's defence. And you find space, and next second you put a gun forward on the end of that last pass, and you've scored. Well done, Jenny Catran. Jenny's not happy that Kelsey's got more goals than her, so I like competition between the forwards to you know, see who gets the most.
Canada's back did a bit of a good job there trying to screen the New Zealander out. However, the Kiwi had a bit more speed and endurance in her to get it over to the goal tray. New Zealand on a good drive here. Lots of numbers
So
down
that's
as
Kelsey
they take
again.
it over. Recycling
Kelsey's
the
not
puck
happy
again.
that Jenny's got, but that's Jenny. That was Julia Shimon.
Oh,
Half-back line coming through to help.
oh, nice bit of a swerve there by number 8 for Canada. She tries to link up with her players.
And she waited and got the pass off. Beautiful.
Kiwis jumping all over her though. Got a ref signalling here against New Zealand.
So Canada's got possession almost mid-court. Let's see if they take this straight to their sub-bench so they can recharge.
Vice captain is doing exactly that, bringing it over to the wall, passing it to her back.
Now, if they can recycle possession, get some new players in, there's no reason why no. Quick steal by New Zealand.
Canada going a bit of a lateral drive across the pool.
But
with
they've got
Kiwis
some
on
fresh
her.
players in, and as you see, these fresh players are staying on the bottom and supporting that run. But no, they've regained it. Well done.
Canada's got it on the far wall. A nice big flick past the Kiwi. Oh, bit of a barge there from Canada though.
Good backing up by Canada, and look at that. But the refs were playing advantage on us.
They're going to
So
send
it looks
someone
like,
out here.
yeah, Michael picked it. Canada infringed there, and New Zealand will get the puck back. So we've got a player out for that.
Yeah.
So Canada loses a player. We've got a power play situation now. And New Zealand, Danuda's out again. The Kiwis managed to get 3 fresh legs in during that stoppage. So they're fresh, but again, over exuberance. Stick check, and Canada gets the possession back. And Danny Saranko's got 30-odd seconds left before she can come back in her for a 1-minute sin bin.
Canada
Ooh,
doing a nice little
slider.
flick. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple numbers on the bottom here, but they lose possession of the puck with a bit of a fumble there. New Zealand bringing it to the near side wall.
I think the refs picked that up.
Oh, sending someone else out.
No.
Oh no, bit of a warning. Yeah,
Yes,
she is
they
out.
are.
We got a Kiwi going out this time.
She's struggling to get out of the pool. No.
No, just taking her glove off by the look of that.
Yep. So we're 5v5. Canada's, that was Jane Fay getting out of the water for New Zealand. Now Canada's back to 6. So a great opportunity here for Canada if they can just link a few passes between their teammates and build pressure.
But New Zealand's doing a great job with their midline. They had lots of numbers on the bottom to do a drive here. They're taking it up the far wall.
They're playing with way more intensity with 5 players than they had with 6.
Canada doing a curl and trying to drive it forward, but no forwards to support her, and New Zealand's just going to pick up an empty puck, and they're going to drive it forward with 4 numbers on the bottom. Nice flick. They're going for goal here. A couple numbers on the bottom, and it's on the back wall, but we have a ref.
Ref's call. How are they going to call this? Jane Fay hasn't got much longer. She should drop back in the water on the retake of this stoppage. Canada's puck, it looks like, and New Zealand back.
Canada taking through the middle of the court. Moving over to the far wall.
So Jane's back in.
Canada holding it up on the wall, trying to find numbers on the bottom. New Zealand forward, well done, just picked up the puck.
Kelsey again. They're gun forward, making a mini run.
Always looking for space and recycling the puck. Lots of numbers down.
That was Julia.
Right on the edge of the goal tray here.
In. No,
Canada's driving it out. Well done for Canada. Number 9, I believe.
Yeah, Danuta Saranka. She had heaps of energy there. She had a bit of a rest just a minute ago.
New Zealand on another attack here. Nice big flick over to the corner, but Canada's going to take it out with a flick to the wall, but it didn't make it there, and Kiwis have picked it up. They're going to move it around the play and bring it back in. Big flick again.
Another great flick.
Too many numbers on the bottom there. They couldn't decide who was going to take it.
Exactly. Oh. And that's cost them.
Oh, Canada doing a bit of a breakout there, but the refs are going to pull us up. We may have a penalty shot here.
Is that right? Way to go. Well, it should have been a goal. Had 3 of them raffling between each other who would take it. And
first time I've seen indecision from a Kiwi.
Exactly.
So we have number 1 for Canada. Vanessa is going to try and defend this goal here.
What a great view.
Runs a hand down the wall. A nice big flick by New Zealand as they knock it into the goal tray. She flicked that one a bit too high and it bounced off the back wall.
Yeah, they had to re-put it back in. I think Kelsey Miller, number 12, flicked that in and maybe a teammate put it back.
I think number 6 finished that one off.
Yeah, we'll soon see.
Yep, Bridget Cassidy.
There you go. The captain ended up putting it in.
New Zealand winning the puck, and they're going to take it to the right-hand side. Good numbers on the bottom by them as they try and move it round into space.
Look
still
at that.
going for a drive. The numbers are still down. She's got some room here, but Canada, oh, right on the goal tray. They're going to recycle the puck. Lots of numbers still down for New Zealand.
Great defense there by Canada.
They've got some good numbers down here, don't they, for Canada? Ah, she just flicked it out again rather than trying to swim it out. But they got lucky.
New Zealand got a chance to set this up, see if they can put another one in quickly at the 5-minute mark left in the second half. May have a timeout.
White
Canada
timeout
to set up their defense. Coach Darrell comes over, have a bit of a chat. So he's having a bit of a chat to the girls as captain. Probably negotiating a special set play to try to catch the Canadian defence out. Maybe a change up on their normal one. We'll soon see. Looks like Zoe's taking it. And here we go.
New Zealand taking it straight into the middle of the pool here, right in front of
Great
the goal.
knockdown straight away by Canada. But their power play into this goal tray. Oh,
Lots of strength on the bottom there with an underbody push.
and I think Julia has scored a second goal as a back. Yes, great. Second goal by Julia Shimone.
5 minutes left in the second half, and New Zealand are currently leading by 9.
My eyes weren't deceiving me. It was number 2, Julia. They might have to put her in the forward line if she's going to keep scoring goals. There's Kelsey.
That's a very fast strike there by New Zealand.
Kelsey. Canada's regained possession. Infringement by New Zealand.
Bit of gloving going on there. Canada's got a chance at a drive here. They're going to keep it in the middle of the court though. Big flick, but moved over by the Kiwis to the near side here.
Really good movement.
And she's got some space here.
Got a bit of pace. Space and pace.
She's going to move, nice underbody there.
Right
Well done
Kelsey.
by number 12,
Nice
yes.
pass.
Goal tray was open.
Great teamwork by New Zealand. Kelsey could have swum that in, but she did the right thing. Team play. There was one forward of her, and she got a great pass to her and a tap in by Jenny Catran. Ooh, 3 goals for Jenny. 2 goals for Kelsey. Kelsey is unselfish. And another start. New Zealand's won every strike in this game.
But Canada's got the puck on the far side as she curls and looks for numbers, but Kiwis are on the bottom. They're going to try and pull it. Oh, nice job by number 8, reaching underneath her body and pulling it forward for Canada. Referees are going to push New Zealand back.
Here we go. Restart by Canada. Nice little flick. Moving the puck around, opening the goal face. Now
Recycling it back to the middle, yeah. New Zealand's got some numbers here on the bottom as they try and move it to
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
The Kiwi girls knew what the Canadians were doing.
Yeah, read that well. New Zealand going to hold it up on the wall here. Let everyone have a bit of a think and get some fresh numbers down. She's not letting the Canada anywhere near that puck.
Gee, Jane's got a really good breath hold there.
New Zealand just holding it underneath the goal tray, looking to see if everyone's ready to drop
Kelsey.
back down. Bit of a drive. They got an opportunity here, but we have a ref calling.
There's Lisa McCosh. Kicking off the wall, trying to break the game open, but Canada's regained the possession. A couple of fresh players coming in for Canada.
Minute 45 left in this game, but we have a timeout being called by the Kiwis at the last second.
So the Kiwis are being smart about this. Minute 46 to go. They don't want to concede any goals. Helps with their goals for percentage. I don't know if it really changes the position for the seeding games, the beginning of the finals, but still a very smart decision to give for Zoe to give her girls a bit of a chance to rest and reset, so they can, defend this set play by Coach Darrell. So normally coaches have a few variations on their set play to attack the goal. He's probably changed it up to see if he can find some space or get that puck through those numbers.
Bit of a slider there on the flick, and New Zealand's going to push it out.
Brought it out, but I think we're kicking someone out here.
Kiwis going out. Oh, great opportunity here for Canada. They'll have a minute and a half with an attacking free puck, 6v5.
And let's see if she goes out for a minute or two. But great situation for Canada. Try to knock one back against New Zealand.
Canada flicking it past the first two forwards. They're driving it here up to the back wall. Couple numbers down.
Great strength there by the captain. New Zealand's managed to shut this down for the moment.
Then they're going to start driving it up the wall.
But no, there's been an infringement. Yeah, Kate Devaney's still got 45 seconds left of her 1 minute penalty.
And it's going to be another Canada free puck.
All stoppages stop the clock, so there can't be any time wasting in the last 2 minutes of the match. So Canada can really make use of that time. And oh, look
Moving
at that.
into the middle of the court. Well done. That was a great job. If they can recycle the puck.
But no, I think that was an illegal stop by New Zealand, yes.
Breaking. They're going to throw anyone else out?
Well, they've blown the whistle. Maybe the chief ref said yes. We'll soon find out. Well,
there's four players.
4 girls, so I think they have kicked someone else out.
Great opportunity here for Canada. Let's see how they can do it. They got some sticks and numbers on the puck, but well done. Number 8 for New Zealand.
Great last line of defence, saving the grace, Jane Nevin-Wolfe.
They're going to drive it up the wall.
And there's that quick forward, Kelsey.
New Zealand's still got the puck here. Bit of a bad flick, but referees are going to pull it up.
Referee timeout. They want to have a chat? No? Yes?
No, they're pushing New Zealand back, I think.
Yep. So Kate's got 7 seconds left of a sin bin penalty. So she should come in very soon. But we still got 6v4, so let's see if Canada can do something with this. They need to open it up. Fantastic. They're having a crack. Putting it back in front of their girls.
Looking for numbers.
They want to get it back.
They're moving it to the middle of the court here, right in front of the goal.
Oh,
open.
Yes.
Well done, Canada.
Great possessive skills by the Canadian girls to get Karine Dassault in a position to put that goal away. With only 20 seconds to go, Canada finally broken the deadlock and scored that goal against a very good side in New Zealand. Karine Dassault.
That was well done there by Canada, just moving the puck consistently underneath and into the middle of the court. And the refs are signalling that is full time.
Full time, so well done, Canada. I'm sure Darryl will be really happy with that late response and setting up and a variation to their set play, especially when you're in a power play situation. But it is difficult when you're down to 4. Very hard to stop 6 good girls or 6 good players on their movement. So well done, Canada, getting a goal late in the game. And obviously New Zealand have done really, really well.
And that's game 153, New Zealand versus Canada. New Zealand winning.